Joining us in Cannes is India's Information and Broadcasting Secretary, Shri Sanjay Jaju. He is heading the Indian delegation to Cannes this year in 2024. Welcome, Secretary Sir, to DD India. You inaugurated the Bharat Pavilion. It's a pavilion in a new avatar this time around, and you spoke about how we've borrowed from Natya Shastra this time around. Tell us what does a pavilion in a new avatar really mean for India as a country, for Bharat as a country?
So, Bharat is not, in few years going to be the third largest economy in the world. We have the largest segment of our population living outside India. In fact, it's not just the economic ascendance that we are achieving, but at the same time, our soft power, our soft touch is also becoming and getting amplified all across the world. So we through the Bharat Pavilion, we wanted to convey that cinema or Natya Shastra goes back 2,500 years or even beyond, and that's how we picked up the theme from Natya Shastra. How this concept of Sutradhar started from our Natya Shastra, and all the nuances of filmmaking are actually spelt out in the Natya Shastra. And that's how, movies came to India, I think within a span of their inventions all over. Because, we have this whole culture of song, dance, drama embedded in our national ethos, in our DNA. And so wanted to convey that through the India Pavilion and present a very composite picture so that all the industry associations, film associations, all combine and join under this overarching umbrella of Bharat Pavilion.
Before I come to the issue of film facilitations by India, I want to talk about Bharat Parv. For the first time, a festival of sorts, which is an Indian festival, is being organized here by India. Why is that significant?
It's significant because it gives us an opportunity to not just showcase what we have in terms of our culture, in terms of our filmmaking culture, but at the same time, a complete tapestry of cuisines, dances, drama, songs, and entertainment that's available. So we wanted to bring that under one roof. So we've created this new event called Bharat Parv, and we're very happy that it will not just see participation of all those who are participating from India, but all those who are interested in India. Because the idea is to create in India. And when we say create in India, we're rolling out a red carpet to all those who have all the producers, the creators, to come and make films in India. We have the huge market for seeing films in our country, but at the same time, you have a lot of skill sets available. You have artists, you have production workers, you have crew available, you have post-production facilities available, and on top of it, we have also created a portal through which we give online clearances to all those who are applying to get permissions and incentives in an absolutely seamless fashion. So the whole idea is to create in India for India and for rest of the world.
Give us a glimpse of what the future really holds, because we already have seamless facilitations, abundant incentives, but what are we going to do to further liberalize this space?
So globally, if you look at it, it's a huge business. The media and the entertainment segment is a huge business. It's a segment that's also getting very heavily disrupted by because of the advent of technology. And it's important that India is an IT powerhouse for the world, and we leverage that situation and try and bring a lot of post-production activities, filmmaking activities to our country. And that's how we look at the visual effects and the animation segment to be a propeller for the global media and the entertainment segment. And that's how we are trying to position India as the hub for the activities that actually become part of this overall canvas.
Lastly, you inaugurated the Bharat stall, which is in a way an amalgamation of commerce and cinema. What can we expect going forward?
So filmmaking is an economic activity. I mean, it's a creative activity, but it's also an economic activity. A lot of money gets spent when you make films, and it's important that this business remains remunerative. This business has returns on investment, And that's how this whole concept of creating marketplace, and in our own situations also creating film bazaars, where our producers, where our independent producers, small time producers are not just able to find buyers, they are able to get exhibitors. And this whole activity has a huge employment and the economic potential. So it's important that we stitch all ends, and that's how we look at the marketplace being created here. And this is how we are going to also be looking at the International Film Festival of India, in which again opportunities will be provided to prospective sellers to come and exhibit their wares and try and get people who get enthused and interested in the work done by them.
Towards the end, we can't not talk about Indian films. All we imagine is light is in the competition section. Your message for Indian films?
So my congratulations. It's happening after many decades that we have a film which is in the competition section, and there are other films also which are being exhibited. At the same time, we have also created an opportunity of market screening for various films this time at Cannes. And the idea is again to stitch the ends up and to fill the entire supply chain and the value chain, so that those who make films are able to find the market for their films and able to make money out of that, because that's what is ultimately going to create the economic multiplier for the segment.
After the inauguration of the Bharat Pavilion, I spoke to Indian-Canadian filmmaker Rishi Mehta. He told me about his efforts to export positive stories about India and how film festivals in India helped launch his career. Take a look.